YouTube, hello. Welcome to the tavern. Drail here. Hope you all are having a good day or a good evening wherever you are. Pull up a chair, grab a drink, and let's enjoy today's episode of Genshin Impact, episode 9. This was recorded back in October of 2022. I think it was like either the 19th or the 23rd. Past that, today's episode is going to include some sort of crunchy combat, on the daily commissions. I apologize, the bitrate gets better later on. There's also going to be the completion of the Aranyaka Sumeru World Quest. That was so long to do in stream, it was wild in retrospect. After that, we finished off Act 3 of the Sumeru Archon Quest, and then we started Act 4 of the Sumeru Archon Quest. And I had a minor panic towards the end of the quest because of like what was going on in the story, but you'll see it at the end. I hope you'll enjoy. If you do enjoy today's video, please consider giving a like and subscribe. And if you want to catch me live, you can follow me on Blue Sky and Twitch to catch my actual live streams that are, going on every week. Past that, I will look forward to seeing you all at the end, and I'll see you later. Greetings and hello, everyone. It is time to game. Hope everyone's doing alright today. Cute. Okay, what's left? Is it this? Here. And go. And go. When does it start? Oh. Starts on Friday. Okay, time to switch. Go.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Okay. There we go. Ah, yes. The forging. let's see. Where are the missions today? Oh, they're in Leeway. Oculi. Oh, I was so close to killing those.
You're exposed.
Stabilize.
Right there.
This is order.
Ha, too easy.
Stand with me.
Come on, bud. Don't attack my thing. It's my thing. You can't attack my thing. That's my thing.
Gather.
Flame. Our bond is strong. Hi. Just like we rehearsed.
Murdered. Perfect. Alright, let's see. Where's next? Geo Travel Diary. Contaminated by lingering grudges. Alright, friend. Okay. Over to here. God damn, he spotted me from a mile away.
Hear my prayer.
Dissipate.
Stabilize. I will have order. Yeah.
Laying into him, laying into him, laying into him, laying into him, and good. Not great.
Our bond is strong.
Murdered. Okay, where's the last one? So we're there. Alright, it's gonna be some killing, some hilly churls. Hilly churls, hilly churls, hilly churls. Hilly churls, hilly churls, hilly churls. Hilly churls, hilly churls, hilly churls, yeah. They're gonna die, yeah, yeah, yeah. Nope, wrong way. This way is the way I wish. Did I kill? Oh no. I killed the crane by spawning in. Shinobu's elemental skill was still going, so I just murdered a crane just by teleporting to the waypoint. That fucking sucks for them. Oh, what's that thing up here?
Stand with me.
You're exposed.
Gather.
Our bond is strong.
Pin them down.
Hi.
This is order.
We shall prevent. I'll settle this. Fly. Stand with me. Yeah.
Too easy.
Fuck you. Alright, time for some rapid mining.
Stabilize.
Perfect. Alright. That's that.
Add Astro. Thank you for
One away. One away from that free one. Okay, before we continue with the main story, this one. Three seals.
Born of ice and frost.
Ow, bitch.
Nice and spicy. Propagate.
Oh, is there one behind me? Oh, there's one behind me.
Access denied.
brightest sense memories within the inscription. So you two are a child of the forest. Since you're reading my inscription of remembrance, Marana is gone, right? Or perhaps you're here to put an end to it. There are many stories I wish to hear. Is Araja's dream beautiful? Are Arana and Aramani doing well? I'm sure the new songs born into this world are absolutely beautiful. Oh, there's no rush to tell me anything, for I hear no more and see no more. But fret not, we shall meet in Sarva. When the time comes, you can take your time to tell me the stories of the earth. This inscription is the work of Araji, Ariyama, and myself, our pride and joy. It's yours now. May the new dreams never experience Marana's corrosion, and may the old stories be forgotten alongside it. May the old stories be forgotten. Whoa, whoa. Arama. Little Lara grow, learn a lot, possess many memories, and change. Even if the change is slow, when you look back, you will find that there is language transformation. I gained centuries worth of memories, and that's why Paimon thinks I've changed a lot, but there's no need to worry. Oh. Okay. Oh my god.
All hail!
I still got some kick.
Oh, Arama's seal heals me as well. I didn't realize that. I was expecting to get attacked again, but I didn't. Araji really wants to see Vanarana filled with many, many flowers again, and birds on green trees while Nara sing with us under the trees. Marana really is terrifying, but thinking about scenes like that makes it less scary. Ariyama said that Araji is very brave and that Araji should think about happy things when afraid. So Araji decided on the inscription's contents with the hopes that it will bring courage to you who have come to Vanarana that is beautiful no more. May the green fields and mountains never wither. May the streams stay clear and the flowers remain in bloom. But Vanarana has withered. Yes, but once Marana is gone, in time this place will be filled with life again. The grass will sprout from the ground again, and the withered trees will grow new leaves. If you have to know why, it's because life will always overcome death. The withering is really terrifying. Paimon doesn't know what we would do without Arama's power. If only everyone from Sumeru had this ability. She would have filled the world with little balls and rings of green. I'm sad that the flower wreath isn't equipable. Final inscription, let's see. We will be victorious, the living will overcome the dead, and will meet again one day in Sarva. Friends will stroll through the forest again, that which is good will return, and the painful memories will vanish, just like the stream purifying itself, or a withered tree sprouting once more. This is my inscription. Goodbye. Is this a seal? What a huge tree hollow. Yes, it's all thanks to you that I'm able to witness old Vanarana and lay eyes on our original home. Thank you, Narlubin and Paimon. Thank you, Aramaha, Araji, and Ariyama. Thank you for guarding the seal. Marana eventually managed to escape to the outside world, but it's not your fault. Now I shall undo the seal which has existed for hundreds and thousands of moons. May the new Vanarana never experience Marana's corrosion, and may the old stories be forgotten alongside it. Okay. Marana's corrosion still exists in the air here too. Can I just ride a Rama? Hold on. Right there. Come on, buddy. I don't think it's that simple, Paimon. It has to be very, very hard. Specifically, most R&R aren't that strong. Many, many suns must pass, and then many, many moons must pass. When the sea turns to trees, and when streams turns to river, only then will R&R possess such strength. Used too much strength just now. So many words, many memories gone with the wind. So what should we do now? The seal is nearby. Many different Kalari here keep Marana's avatar in, so it sent the evil Terminator to damage the seal. Looks like Ardasha's stone lock. And this, the flower seal with Ashvatha's concourse. Leave the seals to us. Oh, this little flower man. Try to lift the seal, 1 of 7. God damn.
Nice and spicy.
Men for that.
Damn. Beto got fucked up. Holy shiitake.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
I need to eat for Beto. Okay, that's 3. I need to equip. There. Nope, that's my one song layer. That isn't right. Right? Yeah, there it is.
Nice and spicy. Now I got stomach cramp.
Da 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 da. Oh, there we go.
Out of the frying pan. Born of ice and frost.
Da 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 da.
No
I'll keep this.
Oh god. God damn.
Not bad.
Born of ice and... Ha! Next on the agenda... Nice and spicy! Your toast! Propagate! Access denied.
Da, 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 da. Back up to the sand, yeah? There we go. I'm climbing the illusion! I'm climbing the illusion! There, Rama. Oh, I built up some strength. I'm fine. I can sense that the seal is broken. Now leave the rest to me. There's so much sand here, I think it used to be stone and soil. But Marana took away the life and moisture in the soil, turning it to sand. Aranyaka hates sand. If only he could see this. See what? See sand vanish. Do what? Okay, dude, whatever floats your boat, I guess. I never thought there'd be such a deep space beneath the sands. The earth may have stolen soil, stones, sand, and tree roots, so if the sand is removed, a very large space will appear. Our Nara, Nara, and animals can move around it. But more sand should have vanished to make more space, and let's go deeper. Bad sand. I once saw many ruin machines while descending, so a fierce battle really did occur. Yeah, the monsters here and the monsters in Vatha Tree's dream. I've seen them in the memories too, the black dogs and the huge metal beasts. Let's look for a way to go further down. Alright then. There it is.
Scatter!
Take this!
Oh shit.
Out of the frying pan!
One of the memories. This might cause a bit of shaking. Oh, he locked it. Well, that's good. At least it proves to be a way down. Okay, oh. Alexandria. Paimon, are you alright? Yeah? I'm scared the water here saved Paimon's life. 4. Morana's avatar, I'm guessing. Sealing her. Making the seals? I don't know. Oh, there's a chair here. I'm a little tired. Paimon didn't expect to see the space here. Paimon doesn't sense the withering either. This should be the final seal. Thank you for coming here with me. Morana's avatar should be close by now. Once we defeat Morana's avatar, I'll plant a new Ashvatha tree, and then it'll produce the Bija for us. Let's finish this. We'll help Rana and complete Arana's request. Yes. But I don't have enough memories. I don't know how to undo this seal. Don't worry, it's not a big place. We'll find something. This looks like a very ordinary chair, but both its size and workmanship clearly indicate that it's meant for humans and not Aranara. I'll go investigate the house really quick. This seems to be the house of some Aranara and looks like just like those houses of Aranara, but its owner is nowhere to be found. If Aranara don't need to rest, why do they need houses? Cool and clean water. It's impossible to tell where the water came from. It looks like something you'd see in an adventurer's camp, but the books are full of crooked drawings, mostly of Aranara doing something. Speaking of which, why are adventurers so fond of bringing a stack of books with them when they go camping? Never mind the fact that their tents are open in all directions and block neither wind nor rain. Why must they bring a stack of books? Why must I bring these books? That's funny. A slightly crude mural of Aranara with a golden Aranara among them. They seem to be happily celebrating something. A mural of 3 Aranara and a golden Aranara. They seem to be entering a huge whirlpool. A mural of many Aranara with their fronts or backs facing something strange. There is a golden Aranara with them. 4 Aranara, 1 golden Aranara, and a column. Or is that a tree trunk? It's hard to tell since the drawing is rather vague. The scene looks somewhat familiar. A mural of some Aranara forming a circle. I can't find any leads. Maybe we should discuss with Rama. Aramahukunda's home. Hello, Rama, Nara, Alexandria, and Paimon. The fuck? Oh, where did you come from? You're... Oh! Aramahukunda. We met during Festival of Saba. You still remember, that gladdens me. You made a garland from my flower and the flowers of many Aranara. To me, that is a great honor. Thank you for the flowers. Aramahukunda. I've heard so many stories about you, and I played with you in the memories of Ariyama and the others. Then you have inherited their memories. I see. As a past friend of theirs, this fills me with pride. Yes, but during the battle here, many memories vanished like fruits falling to the ground or clouds blown away by the wind. I see. This won't be sad. They won't be sad about it, but you have no reason to either. There's no end to the precious memory you can create and strength you can gain while you're with your friends. Yes, I understand. Arama was really impressive when he took down that tumor of the worm withering with one punch. He did the same to the Ruin Grader, too. He really helped a lot. It's just as I heard in Sarva. You're a brave Aranara. Nara, Lumine, and Paimon. You've come. Intentional or not, it fills me with great pride. I've always wanted to hang out with Nara friends here. Do you know how to break the seals? We can hang out. Yes, let's hang out later, but we gotta break the seal and defeat the Marana's avatar first. Worry not, I know why you're here. The Ashvatha tree told me many things before it used what strength it had left to give Arama the fruit of dreams. Go through the cave and you'll arrive at the place where we defeated and sealed Marana hundreds of years ago. It hasn't fully recovered yet, but there's still no time to lose. Yeah, we gotta defeat it as soon as possible. Only then can the new Ashvatha tree tree grow to produce the Bija. And I am the final seal. I am the one who is keeping an eye on Marana's avatar, and yet its strength still seeps through the sand like water, creeping through Sarva. I will undo this last seal and open the path for you. I'm certain that you can defeat it and put an end to this final enemy. Alright, the seal's gone. Do not worry, rather it is I who should thank you. I have a question for you before you go. I've been busy preparing the environment comfortable for Nara, just for your visit, but I've not traveled alongside Nara for far too long, so I do not trust my own judgment. Nara, Lumine, and Paimon, do you like this place? It's really nice and relaxing. There isn't anything to eat, but Paimon thinks it's pretty nice. What do you think? I like it. You're not very fond of talking, quite unlike Nara Varuna. He kept talking about his sister. He was a terrible example for our Picati and others. Nara Varuna has to be my twin. It has to be Aether. If I have time and with your help, I can definitely do better. But based on this current circumstances, I'm afraid the time is of the essence for you and the Nara friend you want to help. My only regret is meeting you in an age like this one. Or should I say, had we met another age, I would have introduced Nara Varuna to you. How wonderful that might have been. But I wouldn't have been able to meet Nara, Lumine, and Paimon if they came from a different age. Indeed, this is so fine. It was a little short, but I'm still very happy to have had a conversation with you. Thank you. Go on ahead. I have something to give Arama. I understand. He's not going to be back here when I come back, is he? Alright, be quick. Arama Hukunda is going to be gone. He's going to turn into a seed, is my guess. What's this? This is where the last war ended. They crushed Marana's avatar and imprisoned it here with 4 seals. Looks scary, so is Marana's avatar in there? Jesus Christ. What's with those things in the air? Marana has corroded the Vazara tree that was meant to grow atop it and has gained possession of its bodily form. If left unchecked, it'll eventually eat away at all life on this earth. Since it's not at full strength yet, now would be the best time to destroy its avatar. With it defeated, we should be able to obtain the Bija. Come, let's get going. You're speaking normally again, Arama. Okay, before we get to that, I'm gonna go heal up. How's my health doing? Oh, I'm at full health. Never mind. And I'm the only one here. And I've got my garland. Yay! So pretty. Land of Grounded Dreams. What is with this stuff in the air? Oh, that looks pleasant. Well, I'm here. Okay. You're interesting looking. I'm not doing any damage to it. Oh god. Oh god. Do not stray too far from me. I can restore your fighting energy, lessen your burden of combat. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I just realized I don't have any actual weapon, too. Oh, God. God, my weapon is so weak. Are we going to the same place, or are we going somewhere else? Sorry, folks, 1 second. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. Oh, not Void Hounds, not Rift Hounds, come on. Come on. So what is this, a 3-phase fight or a 4-phase fight? Back to the center again. Cutscene? Golden Aura, this song will live in our hearts forever. Press forward.
Propagate.
Nara Lumine also has an important brother and can't lose to Marana.
Scatter.
I win. Rama. Oh, my garland's gone. No! Now that we have destroyed Marana's avatar, peace should be restored to the forest. Well, I said we, but it was mostly due to your efforts and courage. It was really thanks to the garland and everyone's support. They gave me the courage to keep going. Every flower is connected to the heart of an Aranara. One could say that a garland of these flowers, woven together, can form the door to the Aranara universe. Mahavaнаранапta. As long as it connects us, we can support you when you are in need, lend you strength to conquer nightmares, help you through dark days, and fill the void in your heart. There are those who no longer dream and thus can no longer see us, those who have accepted fate and stopped searching for the way forward, and those who wallow in fear and pain. Their hearts have hardened, unable to get help from these flowers. It's not because Nara Lumine is kind and it's because Nara Lumine is kind and honest, and because Nara Lumine is Nara Lumine, that the garland can serve its purpose. Nara Lumine is Aranara's friend. We won't leave our friend alone to fight Marana and eliminate all evil for a brighter and purer world. Marana should fall into slumber now that its avatar has been destroyed, but in a matter of decades, perhaps centuries, it will wake again. It's because Marana's memory has been left in Sarva. Unless they can be completely removed, the memory of death that dwells in all things will eventually bring it back again. But this will take a long time. I believe that by then there will once again come someone as golden as the sun, just like Nara Lumine and Nara Varuna, so I wouldn't worry about it. Today's forest has a bright future ahead. As long as what remains of Marana is cleared, the children of the forest will be able to enjoy abundant sunshine and rain. You and Arama are very brave. How did you come all the way here in just a second? I received Aramuhukunda's memories. Through them, I learned how to use Sarva to travel through the forest in a flash. This particular Arakali is called teleportation. Arama is amazing. Aramuhukunda must be so glad that you're the one receiving his memory. Arana hasn't teleported in a long, long time either. Arama is the seed. Having absorbed the memories and energies of Aramahukunda, the Ashvatha tree, and the Vasoma fruits, I have now become the strongest seed in the forest. Arama is going to sacrifice himself to become the tree, isn't he? I was planning to build up my memories with my own eyes and bodies for several decades or century, and then embrace the land again to grow into a beautiful Fasara tree. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have had the honor to heal the forest by destroying Marana's avatar or become the king of the Vasara trees by collecting all these precious memories. There were once Araji, Ariyama, and Aramaha. The Vasama fruits are their memories. But if you turn into a tree, Arama, would you lose your ability to run, talk, and sing? Though I did not spend many days as a seed, the days I spent with you are 10 times, no 100 times more precious than the days I spent before. That's not fair. Paimon still has plans to hang out with you. I see. I understand, Paimon. Nara Lumine and you are my friends. This will never change. With all these memories and energies I've received, I'm now able to see many scenes and stories in Sarva. Let me tell you one. Okay. Hidden in the golden sandstorm, the eternal oasis was devoid of life. The oldest ruler of all plants, whom no Aranara had had the pleasure of meeting, lay dormant in the sand. Lay dormant? Oh, Irminsul? The vegetation just once covered it had all died and been reduced to grains of sand. Just as Marana whispered, all good things must vanish. But you should know that as dark as night is, the stars will shine and the sun will still rise. Death longs to dominate all, but life will not fade. Just like the yellow leaves that fall down shall nourish Quihua trees, their fruits shall sustain sumpter beasts, foxes, and forest boars, while they shall feed Rishpal and tigers in turn, and so the forest always teems with life. Once the land was polluted with toxic blood, like Nara, Aranara too thought it was the end of the world, and now even the memory of it is gone. The forest is even more luxuriant than it was in the time of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. In the end, all that remains is beautiful. Those who part will come to meet again in Sarva. One day our dreams and memories will intertwine and blossom on the numberless branches in Sarva. Wouldn't that be great? Paimon understands, but... Paimon. Okay, alright, Paimon understands. You're the best seed, Arama. You'll definitely grow into a great and beautiful tree. And even when you turn into a tree, please don't forget Paimon and Lumine and the adventures we had. Thank you, Arama. Thank you, Nara, Lumine, and Paimon. It has been a great pleasure to meet you. Arana, I promise I will turn your memories into the most beautiful and robust Bija. I believe in you, Arama. Arama has grown into the new Ashvatha tree. It's small now, but its roots are deep and strong, and after many, many moons it will surely grow to be big and beautiful. Arana, you once said that the memory and dreams are Arnara's source of strength. If you give those memories up, you'll forget Rana, won't you? And the children of Amara village, too. Yes, but friends are more precious than memories. You can always make up for lost memories, but not a lost friend. True. I want to help Narana. She has the same name as Arana. She is Arana's friend. And even if Arana doesn't remember, you will. As long as you remember, your memory will one day grow into a ripe and robust fruit. What should we do? Arana has taught you the rhythm of the great dream. Do you still remember it? Just play this song to Arana and Arama. Ah, goddamn. Alright, gang. Here we go. We finally got another precious Bija. Let's bring it to Rana. Who are you? That's just sad. Hey, okay. How are you? Adventure rank 60! I've reached AR 60, baby! The end of Annihilation. An Ashvatha tree. Strange. The Ashvatha tree shouldn't be here. Golden Nara, white floaty. Arana doesn't recognize you, but you look familiar. Who are you? So Arana really did forget everything. Paimon's name is Paimon. We're your friends. Arana believes you. You smell kind. Arana understands now. This seems to be a hole in my heart through which important memories slipped away. But seeing you in the Ashvatha tree, Arana understands much more now. So, that you took the Bija, yes? Arana gave many memories to the Ashvatha tree to grow that fruit to help a friend. Yeah, but it's okay. You have the Bija, so you must be friends that Arana trusts and Nara. The Ashvatha tree recognizes. Please take the Bija. Let's head off together. Arana doesn't want to go. Arana has forgotten. If my friend sees that they've been forgotten, they'll be sad and think Arana doesn't cherish them. The friend you wanted to help is a great person, a great Nara. Even if you forget her, Arana, you still want to be your friend. So let's go together, alright? Okay. You are Arana's friend, so Arana believes you. Goodbye, Arama. I'll miss you. Adventure rank 60. Your adventure rank has reached maximum. From now on, all adventure rank XP received will be converted to Mora. Oh, that's all I need. More Mora. More money. Damn. I've reached the pinnacle. So what you been up to today, A-OK? This is Arana's Arakalari. Is she Arana's Nara friend? Yes, no. Used to be Ja. Are you awake? Can you hear me? Did I fall asleep again? Where am I? I'm so glad you're alright. I was worried you'd be affected by the withering and... Arana? Is that you, Arana? Hello, Nara, friend. I've always been waiting for you. You know, I had this long, long dream where I met you for the first time. In the dream, I got lost in the forest. I couldn't find my parents or my way home. I was crying. You heard and you found me and sang to me. Then we became best friends. I often came to hang out with you in the forest. You gave me a flower as a gift, and you taught me so many things, so many secrets of the forest. Like how star streams are the reflections of stars in the sky, like how seeing the Nilotpala lotus bloom. Seeing the bloom will grant you luck until the next moon rises. Yes, that's it. And then I dreamed that I grew up quickly into a reliable forest watcher who could protect everyone in Vimara village. Reliable grown-ups don't believe in forest fairy tales. I dreamed that I had forgotten all about you. I came to think that the stories about Arnar were just fairy tales for children, and that the forest was just land with many trees, and that there was no such thing as magic. I was so scared when I woke up, scared that I had forgotten all about you. I wouldn't know what to do if that happened, but thankfully it was just a dream. I'm so relieved to see you again. Arana, where have you been? I've been waiting for you to take me to the forest, to the magical forest full of mysteries that only appears when I'm with you. Sorry, Arana no longer remembers. Eh? Yeah, Arana, it's not Arana's fault. Here's what happened. We met Arana while looking for you, Arana said. The fungi in Mawatami Forest, the fight at the rain's end, the inside of the ruined golem, the song amidst the roses, Arana acting as brothers and sisters, the joyful scenes of Festival Tsava. Gently you tell Rana and Arana about all that you encountered together with the Aranara. So it was I who forgot everything. Bija grows from memories. Paimon thinks that Arana must have treasured those memories of you greatly, which is how the fruit could help you bring back some memories while you were healing you. Thank you. You went through so much trouble to help me. You should thank Arana and Aramas instead. Thank you, and I'm sorry, Arana. Oh, she's crying. Arana doesn't know. Arana has forgotten. But it's okay, since past Arana wasn't willing to let memories go for Rana's sake. Current Arana knows that you are the most important Nara, even more precious than memories. I was not sure if it's fair to Arana to say this, but Araja said Aranara have long lives. Paimon thinks you two can still create many precious memories together, just like Paimon and Lumine do. You're right, we still have lots of time with each other. We can explore the vast of the forest, the world, and the future together. Yes, Arana, so the withering problem was pretty much settled while I was asleep. I don't know how to thank you, Lumine, Paimon, and all the Aranara. I know it seems impulsive, but I think I would like to go on a journey with Arana. I'm just worried about might be put at risk again. Paimon almost forgot we still haven't solved our bad guy problem. I already have some clues about who we're up against. Huh? Who? Why didn't Paimon know anything about that? Really? Who? Come on, I must... Leave this to me. Right. I believe in you. This might come out strange, but I do think that this bad guy did bring something other than trouble. I mean, if the children hadn't gotten lost, I wouldn't have increased my patrol frequency, and if I hadn't done that, I wouldn't have run into those fun guys and met those two kind, honest souls who would never leave someone in need behind. It all happened so that I got to know you. You're both been such a great help. You saved me and helped reunite you with my best friend. I can't thank you enough. It's okay, Rana. That said, Itham, Kavas, and Sudabe are going to miss you if you leave. They are stronger than you think, and they know Lumine too. Besides, it's not like I'm never coming back. I will return one day and tell them tons of great stories, and I will introduce Arana to them, just like how I introduced Alexandria. That's good, that's good. Paimon was getting worried you wouldn't come back. So, Arana, will you go travel with me? Of course. You've lost so many memories because of me, but as Paimon said, we can create our memories together to fill the void in your heart. My name is Rana. Would you like to be my friend? Yes. Arana, we used to be best friends, and we will be best friends again. Hey, look, that's... From Rana's chest glows a light with the warmth of a heartbeat, faint yet bright. She tries to cover and touch the light with her hands, but the light source burrows into her hands as if conscious. When the light fades out, a delicate ornament appears in her hand. Hey, look, that's... I'm sorry? I'm sorry? Did I just witness the birth of a vision? This is the first time Paimon's seen something like this happen with her own eyes. So my wish was recognized by the gods. She has a vision. Now that I have this, I can embark on this journey with no more worries. I should even be able to handle the remnants of the withering just fine. If only I could look as good in a fight as you, Lumine. She got a vision. I've got so many things to do. First, I'll let everyone know I'm awake. I need to tell Tainari about my plans to travel. Thank you again, and thank you. Thank you, Golden Nara, Lumine, and Paimon. Arana has lost those memories, but Arana knows you are good Nara. You helped Arana meet Arana. Arana is happy. It was a pleasure to know you all. I wish you both a most rewarding journey. Arana and Rana. Paimon hopes you enjoy your journey, and that you won't forget about us. Do not yield to the wind or the rain. Do not yield to the winter snow or the summer heat. I heard this poem once, Lumine and Paimon. I'm sure we'll meet again someday, and you'll see a stronger me than for sure. We'll see each other again for sure. And there she goes. The birth of a vision. Or the gifting of one? I don't really know how to describe it. But wow. That's wild. That is quite a sight.
Boba, get them!
Alright, let's go hit up Sumeru City. And, yeah. We'll turn in our day's commissions. Actually, I already did that. But
Add Astra.
I'll get my new rank rewards. Wow. 153. That's a lot. It's not a lot. It's... Hello, Catherine 2.0. Yeah, she's back. And I don't think we know if it's a new model or if it's the one that got killed / repaired. So that's kind of, unnerving. A garland woven by Arama. Garland of this kind represents the blessing from Vanarana, once channeled endless powers during the fight with Morana's avatar. Their blazing light has now faded, perhaps because they burned so relentlessly. Every flower of the garland is connected with the lovely tiny heart of the Aranara, and all of them together constitute the gate to Mahabharata. As friends, they easily... I really wish I could wear this. Let me go to Varana really quick. There we go. Ugh. World Teyvat has its own laws. Da 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 da. Shit. I literally fast traveled to Vanarana without being able to do the thing I came here for. No! Ah, yes, the dream. Alright, and I now have all of the Tales of the Forest, which means I can make any of the Sumeru weapons. Alright. And since I have enough now, let's do this. Oh, nice. That. Nice. All right. Why am I out of Benny? Hey, Benny is C6 now. Look at that. Nice. Alright, time to go heal. And then we're going to go back into the desert. I honestly didn't expect, what's the word? Oh, that's the pot. It's gone. It's gone into the ether now. Da-na-na-na-na.
Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essentially the same things as before. Do you still have any questions for me before we start our investigation?
Why do they refer to the Mad Scholars as village keepers?
One of my former subordinates told me that this title has its origins in a strange incident. The Academia has long exiled mad scholars to Aru village. A mysterious phenomenon exists here. When mad scholars first arrive, they are as incoherent and deranged as before. But after spending some time here, they invariably begin to calm down. Initially, the people of Aru village greatly resented having to take in the mad scholars. But a strange incident one night changed that. Aru village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory. Seeing buildings on the verge of collapse all around him, the then chief of the village was preparing to take everyone to safety. Suddenly, he noticed a mad scholar crouching in a corner, caressing the ground with his hands. A soft, green light radiated from him, like a divine glow against the backdrop of night. Despite the powerful tremors that ripped through the ground that night, all the houses remained upright, almost as if they had grown roots reaching deep into the ground. In the end, not a single building collapsed, and no one was hurt. After that, the people of Aru village treated the mad scholars with greater kindness, and began to refer to them as the village keepers.
A soft green light? A mad scholar protecting Aru village? What do you make of it, Traveler?
It must have been Nahita's power.
Paimon thinks so too. Actually, Sino, do you know if any of the mad scholars continued to wear their Akasha terminals at Aru village?
In theory, they would continue wearing them so the Academia could still monitor their activities. With that said, the main Akasha system would no longer have any interaction with them.
Oh, no wonder! Everything makes sense then! Add in the fact that they calmed down, it was probably Nahita who calmed them.
If you are able to draw a conclusion from this one story alone, then it appears you possess much more information than I do. So, what do you make of the story?
Lesser Lord Kusanali was actually the one who protected the village.
Really? Lesser Lord Kusanali.
What? You don't believe us? Lesser Lord Kusanali was definitely using the Akasha to give her power to the mad scholars!
No, it's not so much that I don't believe you. I'm just struck by your reasoning. Lesser Lord Kusanali, the current Dendro Archon, is she really active in Sumeru? The Academia has always placed far greater importance on the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. They've more or less ignored Lesser Lord Kusanali, and I've never had any reason to doubt their views. In addition, I've never heard any stories about Lesser Lord Kusanali and her deeds. To me, she might as well have been a god that never existed.
That's what the sages want you to think, because they're dicks.
No way! Nahita definitely exists! She's a... how should Paimon put it? She's a good Archon who's kind and wise. Even if she says weird stuff sometimes.
We saved Sumeru City together in the not-so-distant past.
I've spent many years interrogating criminals, so I can easily tell when someone is lying.
Good! Then you should know that we're telling the truth.
That look in your eyes. I've never seen that from a liar. You two really must have met Lesser Lord Kusanali. How can this be? To think, our Archon has been amongst us this entire time.
Alright, now it's our turn to put our skills to good use for this investigation.
You betcha.
It's easier said than done, especially since we don't have any leads. Maybe we can start by knocking knocking on some doors.
That'll go great.
Excuse me, are you here to help me find my grandpa?
Your grandpa.
Huh? Who are you?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isak. You'll help me find my grandpa, right?
Is your grandpa a mad scholar?
Hey, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa. Why do you have to call him that? It's not like he's a bad person or anything.
The person you're referring to is not a local, yet you are. Why do you call him Grandpa?
Grandpa is just Grandpa. He's my family. I heard everything you said to the village chief. Please, you gotta take me with you. I want to find my grandpa. I swear I'll help. I won't be a nuisance.
Ah, so you're the one who was eavesdropping on us around the village chief's house. I was planning to go out and take care of whoever it was, but I had a vague feeling that they didn't harbor any ill intent.
Whoa. Hazen wasn't kidding about Matra having sharp senses. Sino, he's just a kid. All he wants is to find his grandpa. Let's find a way to help him.
Sorry, I was only listening in because I wanted to know where Grandpa went. Honest. If you don't believe me, you can ask Miss Candace.
Please help him.
All right. But first, let's confirm the facts with Candace.
Miss Candace. Do I go up? As you approach, Sino asks Isak to wait nearby.
Sino is super vigilant. Is this what all the Matra are like?
Ah, you're back already.
We just wanted to confirm something with you. Do you know a boy by the name of Isak?
I had a feeling he'd go looking for you.
Huh? You knew this would happen?
Yes. Although he tried his best to stay hidden, I still noticed him eavesdropping outside the window. He really wants to get his grandfather back. Isak's parents were both Aramite mercenaries who rarely returned to the village after finding employment in the city. He was raised by his grandfather. Unfortunately, it was only a few years before his grandpa passed away. Isak was still very young at the time, so various families in the village took turns caring for him so he could survive. Later, an elderly mad scholar arrived at the village. Isak thought the scholar bore a striking resemblance to his grandfather, and thus often spied on the man. However, the scholar was unkempt in appearance and incoherent in speech. Although Isak referred to the man as his grandpa, he was afraid and didn't dare to approach him. One summer night, the oft mumbling and bumbling grandpa suddenly calmed down and seemed to become more lucid. He even noticed Isak hiding in the distance. So Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head. He even took Isak to the entrance of the village, where he patiently taught the boy the names of the stars, and accompanied Isak until he fell asleep. The next morning, Isak woke up and wanted to go find his grandpa again, only to realize his grandpa no longer recognized him. However, even so, Grandpa retained his calm expression. It's said that those who saw the scholar claimed he no longer appeared to be crazy, but appeared to be living in his own world, almost as if he were sleepwalking. Isak was thrilled that his grandpa was able to find peace, and would follow him all the time, asking him things like, "Grandpa, want me to take you somewhere fun?" Or, "Grandpa, could you tell me stories about the stars again?"
All this somehow just makes Paimon feel really sad. It seems like they both deserve so much better.
Perhaps. Nearly everyone who lives in the desert has some form of hardship or regret. But even so, we must still continue on with our lives. It's also my reason for fighting. I must continue to protect this land.
Lucid Grandpa was probably Nahida. She must have sued the other mad scholars as well. From the look on Sino's face, he probably connected the dots as well.
Maybe the people have always had a considerate god watching over them.
Huh? What did you say, Sino?
No, nothing. As long as Esau keeps his word and doesn't get in our way, we can take him along.
Perhaps you are more compassionate than I gave you credit for. Please accept my thanks on Isak's behalf, Sino.
Yeah, that was a very bittersweet story. I was like, oh, it's cute. Oh, well, at least he's not mad anymore, I suppose.
Hey, Isak!
Oh, it's you guys.
We've cleared everything up. Let's go find your grandpa.
Really? Wow, thank you so much.
Your grandpa will be found safe and sound.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's ask the local residents some questions first.
Oh, they end their stream with the poll. I don't really end streams with polls. Rolls? I just go. I just roll when I want. Oh, nice. Congrats to them. Kazan.
Excuse me, did you happen to see where the missing scholars went?
You mean the village keepers? Oh, let me think. When I was eating dinner the other day, I saw one of them by the side of the road, muttering away and eating mushrooms and tree roots. They shouldn't go around eating that kind of stuff.
Okay. Did you notice anything else?
Anything else? No, I think that's all I have to tell you. Sorry.
I like how he starts walking away before he even finishes talking. The fuck? Hello, Madame Shani.
The scholars that have gone missing. Have you seen them?
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Don't change the subject.
Right. You were asking about the the mad scholars. I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night. But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
Do you also think Grandpa and the others are good people?
Grandpa? Oh, hello there. It's little Isak. You mean that nice man who looks like your grandpa's long-lost twin, right?
I love this. Your grandpa? Oh, hey there, kid who's standing in the middle.
He was actually the one who protected my house. I saw it with my own eyes. He happened to be staying near my house that day and was doing something with his hands on the ground. It still feels pretty surreal now that I think back on it. Did someone teach them how to do that? Well, whatever the case, I'll always be thankful to him and whoever taught him to look out for others. I'm pretty sure that if I ever went mad, I wouldn't be able to do anything like that.
Gotcha. Thank you.
No, the kitty ran. I just wanted to be next to it and it ran away.
Stay
Have you seen my grandpa recently? You know, the one who likes to sit and space out near the village entrance.
Oh, well, if it isn't Isak. Oh, your grandpa, huh? It's been a while. The last time I saw him, he was spacing out by the road as usual. I went and asked him if he'd like any of the food I had prepared, despite my wife's protests. Like many people, she's really quite terrified of them. And speaking of my wife, she's still always complaining about how I don't make enough mora. Might explain why she's always mad at me.
What the fuck?
Oh, thank you. Thank you for taking care of him.
It was nothing. You're looking for him, right? Did he go for a walk and get lost?
Yeah.
That's no good. Well, once you found him, come by my place again and I'll cook a little something for the both of you. I've known you since you were very young, so as far as I'm concerned, you're family. Please feel free to come by anytime.
Wow, what a nice guy.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Huh?
What's wrong, Sano? Did something happen?
Don't say anything for now. Isak, stay here. Let's head over there. Stay quiet as you move.
Stay quiet. King Deshret and the Three Magi. Alright.
Listen, see if you can make out what they're saying.
Have you heard? The mighty Scarlet King, the sovereign of our faith, will soon return to this world.
Yes, of course I have. The Scarlet King is the one and only true ruler of this land. I've never believed in any other gods. Still, you say he's coming back, but it sure doesn't feel like life's about to change around here anytime soon. What's your proof?
Haven't you noticed? The village has been getting more deranged scholars than ever. Delavar was saying that many people also went insane just before the fall of the Scarlet King's civilization in ancient times. We don't quite know why, but it seems like there's some sort of connection between insanity and the Scarlet King. Isn't it a sign of the Scarlet King's power that all the mad scholars have disappeared? If you ask me, they must have been chosen as the final sacrifice for the Scarlet King's resurrection.
Huh. Now that you say it, that does make some sense. Does this mean our lives are finally going to take a turn for the better?
Now that you say it, it totally makes sense, the deranged madness you just said to me.
Exactly. Those city folks will get what's coming to them.
Now, repeat everything you've just said from the very beginning.
Huh?
Who are you? Where did you come from?
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Damn.
Yeah. Bro, this guy's something else. Just look at his eyes. One wrong move, and he's gonna flay us alive.
Let's not get on his bad side, okay? I am no match for this guy.
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about the Scarlet King's resurrection.
Well, I only know a few things from hearsay. I went for a drink the other day and heard others talking about a rumor that the madmen will disappear and that the Scarlet King will return to this land. I'm not making this up, I swear!
Hey, go on, keep talking.
It's true. It's all true, sir. We desert folk have had more than enough of those people at the academia. They keep sending us all their mad scholars and won't let us have a good life. Would you want to live like this if you were in our place? The radicals were even more thrilled than me when they heard the news. We're all praying for the Scarlet King's speedy return. Delavar also said that once the Scarlet King returns to our side, it's only a matter of time before we conquer the land on the other side of the wall. They're all willing to serve under the Scarlet King and fight for a share of the glory.
Is that so?
Seems like he still wants to know more. Keep talking.
Damn, bro. I'm glad you want to raid, a somewhat peaceful country in the name of a god that probably died, 3,000 years ago?
Got it! At first, I told myself it was just the drink talking, but then all the mad scholars vanished without a trace, just as the rumors said. Please don't beat me up just for mentioning these rumors. If I'm guilty, then everyone else around here is also guilty. I'm just saying what the others said.
The people here really like the Scarlet King, but dislike the Dendro Archon.
The Academia is probably the true target of their hatred.
Where is this radical person you talked about?
I haven't run into him over the past few days, so he probably hasn't been around the village. What about you, man? Have you seen him at all?
No, not at all. We wouldn't dare lie to you. He's really not here right now.
Sounds like you're not too close with the radicals.
No, of course not. All we know are their names.
Give me names.
I have many ways to stop you from talking. And many others to stop you from sending warning messages. So you'd best just stay home and hope I don't hear of you trying to contact anybody. Don't do anything until I've gotten to the bottom of this. Try something foolish, and even Candace won't be able to protect you.
Yes, got it. We'll do just as you say.
That scared Paimon half to death. Sino is pretty terrifying.
Good thing I'm not one of your enemies. Yeah, the Academia, well, the heads of the Academia are pretty much assholes.
He didn't try to reassure us at all. It's like he's used to hearing that. Oh, Paimon bets lots of people have told him that before.
All the more reason for you to not get on his bad side.
I heard that.
Sorry.
It's part of being a Matra. The rumor we heard just now seems like a strong lead. But we need to check a few more places.
Maybe we should check the scholars' homes.
Very well.
Isak!
I'm here.
Where's your grandpa's house?
Well, I can take you there. Just follow me.
Just follow me! The kid's running. Get him! I'm outrunning him.
Grandpa? Oh, he likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers. Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa.
Does your grandpa live in a cave? Because that's reassuring.
Well, this is where Grandpa usually stays.
There sure isn't much here.
What's that smell? Sinnoh, did you have a faint whiff of incense?
No.
Incense? Please don't say it's the same one as before.
It's definitely that one.
But are you okay? Are you getting dizzy or need to lie down?
There's a scent that you can sense, but I can't.
A certain traveler here once passed out from that smell. Thankfully, Tainari saved the day. And then he gave us a long lecture to explain all about how it worked.
So, you know Tainari.
Huh? You know him too? Are you two friends?
Yes. Now that I concentrate, I can also make out the scent of incense.
Wait, surely Tainari didn't lecture you too.
Let's see. D-Luke's definitely Batman. Sino's kind of Batman in a way. Who's the third Batman you're thinking of?
No. No need.
I can't handle this scent very well.
Did you first encounter this scent at Tainari's house?
No, it was in the forest where a scholar was meditating.
In the forest. From a scholar.
Let's keep looking for more clues. Oh, Rosaria! Look for clues nearby. Cave. Never mind. It wants me to be in this area. Observe footprints. These footprints are at least rather clear. This way. Well, that's pretty. The barren land where the sand dances. I found those first.
What are you looking for, Sino?
Here it is. Take a look right here.
Paimon doesn't see anything.
Although the traces have been completely buried in the sand, there are footprints here, from the size and shape. They belong to an adult male. This pattern is a common one from this area. Local shoes. This was probably someone from the village. The scent is quite faint, but still extant. The footprints head in the direction of the door.
You mean someone else has been here?
But who would come looking for Grandpa? He doesn't have any friends.
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away with the incense.
Lured him away. So that's what happened.
Huh? So you can lure someone away with just a scent?
You fall for that kind of thing all the time, Paimon.
Hey! What's wrong with liking good food? Everyone's got something they love in life.
Exactly. Most scholars are fond of incense, since the smell supposedly helps them clear their minds and discover new knowledge. Even deep within the clutches of madness, they still yearn for their knowledge-seeking days, and will follow the scent whenever it presents itself.
No, Grandpa.
Aw.
So someone's taking advantage of their weakness? Huh. Still, why would anyone want to abduct all the scholars?
Is it to resurrect King Deshret?
Are the rumors really true?
There's only one lead we have so far.
Disappearance of all the mad scholars have something to do with the radicals?
It's highly likely.
Please, you have to save my Grandpa. Grandpa's never done anything wrong. Please help him.
Sounds like we'd better help get him back. Don't you worry, Isak. We won't let whoever took him get away with it.
Let's head to Aru Village and inform Candace and the others about what we learned here. After that, we'll set off to find the scholars.
Huh. Run over there or... I don't know, man. It's a fast travel.
Right. The darker fabric definitely looks a lot better. That'd be my choice, too.
We're back, Candace. We've got a lot to tell you.
Tia!
Ah, welcome back.
Sounds like everyone's friends already.
Oh, Dia's here too.
You bet. So, everything goes smoothly?
Reasonably.
Alhaitham didn't go with you?
We haven't seen him at all.
Huh. I saw him around the village entrance earlier and figured he was investigating with you. I guess he must have gone off on his own.
Did you find out anything useful?
You tell Candace and Dia everything you've learned.
I see. So someone used a kind of incense to lead the exiled scholars away from the village.
It was this man. Who's this
The
man?
resurrection of the Scarlet King? First I've heard of it. Far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall. Scholars are fond of it, but as you can see, there aren't many scholars still studying around these parts. No seller would be able to make a profit here. Not to mention, making incense is a labor-intensive process. You won't see anybody in the desert with the patience to make or sell something that requires that kind of effort. It seems someone from beyond the wall must have been supporting this.
Makes sense.
So what should we do then? Do we go back to the academia and search for leads there?
This motherfucker. Look at him. Look at him just listening.
If it was any other day, that would be your next logical step. But today, you've got me on your team, so you get an extra tip. Didn't you say that the villager got his news from the tavern? Well, I also like to drink at the tavern, so I know a thing or two about these radicals he mentioned.
If Paimon remembers correctly, the leader of the radicals is some guy called Delavar.
Ah, yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, Engur, the wide-eyed butcher, and Jabari, the duck-tailed bearded crook. The whole lot of them are known around these parts.
I feel like I've heard these names somewhere before. Hey, stop it, you.
These guys have one thing in common, and that's being broke. The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in the Scarlet King. Way they see it, the Scarlet King's resurrection is their only chance at overthrowing the academia.
And he's gone.
Throwing all of Sumeru into chaos is the only way to change the way of life here in the desert. Anyway, that's my guess why they've chosen to become radicals.
Tia, you're amazing! You really know this place inside and out.
But Dia, Dia's winking at me. Maybe I should stay quiet for now?
No merc can afford to slack off on gathering intelligence. Every more I've spent in the tavern has been a valuable investment.
Let's head out.
Ugh, I need Dia on my
Now
team.
hold on, you're staying right here, Sino.
Why?
Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders stand out here like a sore thumb. I'd bet word about you has already gotten out. The desert is unforgiving, so the way of life here is also a lot tougher than on the outside of the wall. You survive on making connections out here. Compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual fighting skills to speak of, but that also makes it a whole lot easier for me to gain the locals' trust. I need to go around and ask some questions, but it'll be difficult if you're with me.
Fine.
Good. Then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Rebot with me, and we'll try our best to figure out where the mad scholars have been taken. Sino, you'll have to stay in the village and continue investigating on your own.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
He runs away! Dia's like, the bait has been taken. Ha ha ha!
Sino, please don't take offense. I'm sure Dia just wants to help everyone solve their problem as quickly as possible. That's why she can be so straightforward at times.
I don't mind.
Ah, I see. Well, from the way you were staring out into the distance, I thought you might have been mulling over Dia's words.
No, I'm used to being treated that way. It's natural to fear strength. I take no objection to it.
It's natural to fear strength. Alright then, I'm gonna leave. Because all of you should be terrified of me. Terrified! Terrified!
Well, here we are again.
Sounds like you're starting to get familiar with the area.
Paimon's amazed every time we see the wall of Samiel. How can a wall this tall even exist? It's almost unreal.
I know what you mean. I had the same question every time I walked this way when I was a kid. Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall really block sandstorms? It was only after I grew up that I realized the Wall of Samiel isn't just there to keep out the sandstorms. It serves a more important purpose, keeping out people like us. Sumeru is run by wise and mighty sages. To them, us desert dwellers are nothing but tools that can be used and discarded at their whim. We're cheap labor, like livestock, but easier to control. Nothing more.
Damn.
Even if a child from the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. The academia believes we're underserving. Geniuses like Sataria are 1 in a million. The other children never get a single chance to try and rewrite their fate, even though the academia knows very well that we're humans, just as they are.
That's terrible.
The academia sucks! Sorry about that.
I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
I understand how she feels, but I hope she doesn't do anything drastic here.
Hey, Dia. You're not thinking about doing anything scary, are you?
No, not at all. This place just gets me thinking, that's all. Besides, we're here to procure information, aren't we?
Yep, we gotta catch those.
Shh. Caravan Rebot is crawling with people, so be careful what you say. We don't want anyone to find out what we're here for. Our mission started the moment we arrived here. Let's go check out the tavern. Maybe we'll find someone I know.
Damn.
Just our luck. None of them are here today.
You mean, you don't see anyone you know?
Dia, is that you? What a coincidence. You here for a drink too?
Zaki. Finally, a friendly face.
Oh, and who do you have with you here? Guests from another land?
Hello, nice to meet you, Zaki.
Hello. I'm Zaki. Dia's, how would you put it? Drinking buddy?
We've had drinks together a few times. You could say we go back a ways. Anyway, as far as my friends here, they aren't too shabby, are they? You rarely see any Outlanders so friendly and respectful nowadays.
Absolutely. Much better than those people on the other side of the wall. So, Dia, are you looking for someone?
Racist.
Yeah. Have you seen Engur, Delavar, or Jabari recently?
Of course I have. Matter of fact, we were all here drinking together just a few days ago.
I've got a spice trading deal from another nation. I thought maybe Delavar and his friends might be interested. Know where I could find him?
Ah, how thoughtful of you. Then I assume you also know that Delavar's been having a hard time making ends meet these days. So, you came here to help him out?
Hey, keep it down. Let's just say I prefer to keep this deal a secret. Y'all at Caravan Rebot are like family. If there's more to be made, why not do it together? Besides, Delavar and his friends have muscle. They'd be a good fit for escorting the goods.
Yes, how considerate of you. Delavar's my friend too, so of course I can take you to him. Come with me.
This feels very setup-like. The setup feels strong.
Come on. It's a rare opportunity.
I'm nervous, okay? Yeah, it definitely sounds like a trap. I don't think Dia would betray me. I don't ever think Dia would betray me. But this Zaki guy, I don't know. damn. I
Are we
need
there yet?
Dia in my life.
Yep, this is the place.
This place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
Hey, boys.
Why don't you take a guess? Go on. A wild stab in the dark. You're like lambs to the slaughter.
Sweet, I get to vent. Hello, shady-looking gentleman.
What's this all about, Zaki?
Come on, Dia. You really think we didn't hear about what you said back in Aru village? The boys have kept a close eye on you from the moment you set foot there. Not only do I know that you're looking for Delavar, I also know that you've teamed up with people from the Academia to look for the missing scholars.
So, you've been watching us from the very beginning?
Uh-oh. Paimon knew leaving Sino behind was a mistake.
Bro, Paimon, thanks for the insults to my capabilities.
And you left the strongest one in the village, didn't ya? Who do you think you are? You really thought we'd fall for your little business deal nonsense?
So you and Delavar have been partners all along.
Dia, I guess it's only natural for a traveling mercenary like you to be out of the loop. Those of us who hang around the tavern have stronger bonds than you think. But you got one thing right. We're all looking forward to an uprising in Sumeru. There's nothing more we'd like to see than the desert folk overthrowing the Academia.
If that's the case, then I'm sure Delavar wouldn't miss a second of it.
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said in the village, your little monologue about the Wall of Samiel would have convinced me that you're one of us.
Delavar. And Enger, you're here too, huh?
Of course, it was them who was listening to us in the
Long time no
village.
see, Miss Mercenary. You should have known the traitors are what us followers of the Scarlet King despise the most.
Good thing, you know, traitors won't be with you for long, because you'll be dead.
Dia, I thought that you, a fellow desert dweller, would understand that the Scarlet King is greater than the Dendro Archon. Little did I know, you don't deserve to join us.
Hey, bro, if he was greater than the Dendro Archon, how did he get killed by the Dendro Archon? Crazy, I know.
Yeah, gee, what a missed opportunity. Adopting radical views and kidnapping innocent scholars, all because of some baseless rumors. Anything else I'm missing out on?
See? There you have it. Mercenaries are just a bunch of faithless scum with only one thing on their minds. Mora. Pathetic. You're all like a pack of street rats.
You're not wrong. Mercenaries are driven by Mora, and my faith lies with whoever's paying me. As long as there's a profit to be made, anyone can become my friend.
Enough talking! Get him!
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Just as I expected. Let's teach him a lesson, traveler.
Please let me play as Dia. Please. For the love of God, I'd love it. Damn it!
Following orders.
Spring force! Propagate!
Hey guys, remember I said you were gonna die? Yeah, you're gonna die. And there we go.
Impossible! How could you?
Are you really asking me that?
So, what do you think about your meticulous network now, Zaki? How did you say it? It's only natural for a traveling mercenary like me to be out of the loop. I'm guessing your informant told you that I'm just an incompetent merc with no real fighting skills, correct? I mean, that is what I said after all.
Nice setup, girl.
And of course, you would believe everything he reported. The only thing you know about me is that I'm a mercenary, but you've never seen me in action. Even though you heard we went to handle monsters together, you believed that Candace was the only one doing all the real fighting. That so-called Flame Mane is just a fraud. She admitted it herself. She just uses her connections to gain the trust of others. That's what you thought, right?
Ugh. You lied in the village because you figured that we'd have people watching you.
And you were stupid enough to fall for it. I figured as much the first time we drank together. You all thought you were so smart. Pathetic.
Ah, sick. Good job, Dia.
Okay, that should be all of them.
Whoa! So you've been planning this since we were in Aru Village?
No task can be done without preparation. I just happened to notice a couple suspicious-looking people while you were out investigating.
Oh, but instead of catching them right away, you let them report back.
Those two who were snooping around were just a couple small fries. If we want to get the real catch, we have to be patient and give it some time.
So those names you mentioned.
Oh, you mean the funny name she mentioned back in Uncle Ampu's house? The wide-eyed butcher, scar-riddled bandit, Paimon can't remember them all.
That's just a bunch of drunk talk. Edgar and Delavar like to talk themselves up when they're drinking. Edgar, the wide-eyed butcher, and Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, are the nicknames they came up with for themselves.
What idiots.
Alcohol has a way of making people share what they really think. So Edgar and Delavar are always rambling in the tavern about how the Scarlet King is a superior deity.
What about Zaki?
He's just an idiot.
He's just a numbskull who fell right into our trap. Zaki was probably the best hidden of them all. My initial plan was to find Delavar first, and then try to track him down.
So who is the duck-tailed, bearded crook?
That's what you wanted to ask when we were at Uncle Anpu's house, right? Jabari is one of the villagers you talked to. You know, the one who wanted to treat Isak and his grandpa to some food.
Wait, so he's a radical too?
No, he isn't. I just needed to tack on a random villager name to make the eavesdropper think that I was making some wild guesses based on my impressions.
Nice.
Wow, what a genius idea! Well, that's an expert mercenary for ya.
Ah, you're too kind. It was straight from the usual playbook, if I'm honest.
So, that thing you were saying before, is it really true?
About what?
The wall.
About how mercenaries only care about Mora, and that anyone's a friend as long as there's a profit.
Does that bother you?
I don't think you're that kind of person.
What makes you so sure?
Because even without your employer still helping us out.
Yeah? Do you dislike the Dendro Archon like the other desert folk?
You two are pretty sharp. No, I don't have anything against the Dendro Archon. I've heard a lot of nice things about the Lesser Lord from Dunyarzad. I can understand her devotion and gratitude. Dunyarzad's just an ordinary person. There's no way a god would be so involved in the lives of everyday people, unless they were truly compassionate. I've begun to realize that the sages are behind everything that's happened recently. The radicals' blind belief in the Scarlet King, making the Dendro Archon out to be an enemy. It's all the Academia's trickery. But I see through it all. And unlike them, I can never be hostile towards anyone who's never done anything wrong.
Dia.
Anyway, looks like we're done with business here. Traveler, lend me a hand. Let's tie him up and bring him to the village. This should be all of them. I'll let you take it from here.
All right. I'll be in touch. Until then, please stand by.
Candace, do you need any help?
Candace will be okay on her own. I trust her, so you can too. She's been guarding Aru Village for quite some time now. If anyone is qualified to question the offenders, it's her.
While I'm questioning them, why don't you pass some time by exploring the area?
I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning, Traveler.
I'm just imagining Candace being like, I'm gonna go question them now. She enters the building, and after a few moments, we just hear like cracks and screams. I'm like, huh?
As for these idiots, let's just hope they live to see another day.
They'll be dead by morning. Got it. Dia.
Candace is an expert at dealing with people like this. All we have to do is wait for her word.
What? Shop. Okay, so I have 47 saved wishes now? Okay, we'll go. We're currently at 2.25 hours, so we're gonna go a bit longer. I want to see this next part really quick, and then I'll probably end the stream.
Hey, Dia.
Right on time.
Did we learn anything from the criminals? Criminals.
We'll know any moment now.
Paimon's been wondering. You seem to know Candace pretty well. Have you been friends for a long time?
We've known each other for some time now. She's a pretty interesting person. Even though she's an extremely strong warrior, she never misuses her powers against others.
Oh, Paimon knows what you mean. Like a lot of martial artists say, never take the fight outside the ring.
Yep, I guess you can put it that way. It takes strong convictions to be as dedicated as she is, and shoulder that kind of responsibility. Us mercs, on the other hand, we pretty much live from one day to the next.
Well, Paimon thinks you're great too.
Agreed.
Really? Thanks for that.
Oh, Sino's here, and he's pretty early too.
Yes. I was here yesterday to help out a little.
To help out? By doing what?
Interrogation.
Sharing some interrogation techniques.
I called it.
Oh, you mean you taught Candace some more persuasive methods?
Right.
Come on in, everyone.
Come on, let's go inside.
Where the fuck is Al-Haytham?
Candace, where? Whoa, you look furious.
Oh, damn.
Do I? Huh. What gave it away?
Oh, there's no mask that can hide true bloodlust. Cover up your eyes, and it'll still show itself at the corners of your mouth.
Perhaps I need to work on my composure. Still, it's perfectly understandable why I'm angry. I'm sure everyone present would agree.
Yes, ma'am.
Please, don't feed us anymore. We're gonna die.
What a bunch of bitches.
Looks like Sino taught her well.
She mastered it very quickly, too.
You fear death yourselves, yet you do not hesitate to place the lives of others at risk. The absurdity is mind-boggling. The ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the Village Keepers. They are vital members of our community, and some even count them as family. You come here, to my village, and you treat my people as nothing more than stepping stones towards your goal. Tell me, what would you do to you in my position?
Mercy! Please have mercy!
Fuck you, Zaki.
You've made your bed.
We may both be desert dwellers, but there is one thing that I understand better than you. The resurrection of the Scarlet King will only result in war. And war serves no one. The people of Aru Village care little about which god is in power. Life may be tough and tiring, but we wish to preserve our way of life.
Oh.
A war would only cause us to lose all that we have. And that is not a responsibility that you can afford to shoulder.
We understand. We're sorry. I'll tell you everything I know. Please, just let us go.
I'm listening.
I'll let you go right off a cliff.
You might not believe this, but it wasn't us who came up with this idea. Someone was spreading rumors in the tavern. That's how we ended up hearing about the Scarlet King's resurrection. Some mystery man told us that mad scholars will make the perfect sacrifice to usher in the Scarlet King's resurrection. They give their lives, and we can get anything we wish for.
They're called village keepers. Slip up again, and you'll regret it.
Nice.
Yes, sorry.
Nice.
It was all that mystery man's doing. He told us to spread word about the Scarlet King's resurrection and talked us into helping him. In return, he said he'll help facilitate the resurrection process.
Where are the village keepers now, punks? Who's this? I don't know you. My apologies.
I'm not sure.
That's one.
Huh? One what?
Dead.
Strike. You get a total of 3. Then, you die by my hand.
Wait, I'm telling the truth. We don't know anything. It was all him.
2.
He got us to lure them out of their houses in the night with some kind of incense. We take them to a junction outside the village. Then the mystery guy takes them from there. You gotta believe me, please. I'm telling the truth, I swear. Just ask them if you don't believe me.
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
Do you have any idea who this mysterious person might be? Draw me a portrait as best as you can. Any messed up lines and I break your fingers.
You have to believe me. If I knew that, I would have told you his name right away. I'm not risking another beating to keep his secrets. No way. That guy, he wears a cloak, and he's always careful to cover his face. He calls himself the Scarlet King's envoy.
I believe I may know what's going on.
Uncle Anpu? What do you mean?
He knocks all of them out.
Smooth.
Okay, speak.
If my suspicions are correct, this mystery man they speak of could be from the Academia.
Makes sense, makes sense. I mean, it was the Academia's plan to sort of rile up the desert folk about the Scarlet King.
Some time ago, people from the Academia attempted to take the village keepers away. I refused, insisting that they are part of our community. It strikes me now that this secretive character shares the same goal they had.
Which means it's highly likely that the Academia was purposely spreading a false rumor to trick the radicals into delivering the village keepers right into their hands. They were the ones who brought them here to begin with. Now they're trying to take them back? We aren't gonna let that happen.
Not the Academia again.
King Deshret's resurrection is just the Academia's misinformation campaign.
Just as I thought. But what could they want with the village keepers?
People are nothing but tools in the eyes of the Academia. A change in their plans likely means they found another way to exploit the scholars.
Oh. Okay, so the Mad Scholars... Goddamn, let me think of this. The Mad Scholars are any scholar that attempted to connect with Irminsul and went mad from having a brief connection with the Tree of Wisdom. From there, the Mahamatra took them and brought them to Aru Village, where they became village keepers. but that's still wasted potential and like knowledge that the academia can be using for its battery, like they did with the Sub-Zero's festival.
Regardless, our top priority now is locating the village keepers.
You're right. Isak is still waiting for news on his grandpa.
Time to go. Let's leave the village and try to track them down.
Yes. Pack up and get ready to leave.
You got it. Candace, I'll let you deal with the radicals. Leave everything outside the village to us.
All right.
Let's meet back here once everyone's ready.
Sick. I'm ready. It literally is just like, are you ready to go, Traveler? Yep. But she didn't do anything. Yeah. How are you ready to go already? I travel with a freaking miniaturized world in my pocket that has access to running water, food, fire, and everything I need. Trust me, I'm ready to go.
What scheme is the academia brewing now?
Not to mention that I have a number of friends who live with me, along with the spirit, in said teapot.
I just hope everyone's all right.
You look worried. Thinking about the village keepers?
Yes. I'd look for them myself if I could. As members of our village, each one of them is very important to me.
You have a strong sense of belonging here. I guess I'm the opposite. Mercs are stray dogs, wherever they go.
Dia, don't say that. You can be a part of this community too.
Thanks. I'll let you know when I feel like joining.
I'm gonna be honest. As soon as Dia comes into the game, like I'm able to get her, I will spend actual money getting her. But also the fact that like if I get her, she is never ever leaving my Serenity Teapot. She is a forever fixture. Hey, I'll hate them.
Let's get some food in us and then we'll... Whoa! Where did you come from?
Hey, I'll hate them. Where you been?
Well, as you can see, I am merely sitting here and reviewing what we have deduced thus far.
You were gone for ages, and now you're suddenly sitting here musing to yourself? Where have you been anyway?
Cheeky fuck. Damn.
Hey, what's with the silence?
You never think things through before asking questions. I'm giving you some time to make up for that.
Paimon's so mad! Paimon's gonna give you an ugly nickname!
Night. Go ahead, I won't stop you.
Never mind. Paimon's got nothing. There's just nothing super obvious to pick with this guy. It makes it so hard.
Well, you've heard nothing to suggest I left this whole time. So clearly, I stayed in the village to investigate. Anyway, you plan to leave Aru village and keep searching for the truth of this matter, yes?
Yep. We're not gonna find out anything more by staying here, so we thought that we might as well take the search elsewhere.
Man loves his pauses.
Enough with the silent treatment!
Maybe he's giving us time to think.
No. I'm just surprised that you decided to team up with him.
All Hatham, you haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru village. Bold of you to question our choices.
That's true.
Yeah, you're all talk.
While you were investigating, I had my own work to do, which I've now finished.
Really? Paimon doesn't believe you.
To be honest, we aren't really a team, so I have no obligation to inform you of my whereabouts. Not to mention that going separate ways allowed me to find some important information that you all had missed.
Huh? Right here in the village?
Correct.
What did you learn?
I'm going to take you to someone. But before that, you need to understand where she's coming from.
What does that mean?
How do you think the residents of Aru Village feel about what we're doing?
Probably not good.
In other words, do you truly believe every single word the villagers tell us?
You mean some of them lied to us?
Makes sense.
Hiding the truth does not necessarily equate to lying. Again, these people have their reasons. Remember what Gandis said? Most people in Aru Village don't necessarily care which deity is in charge of Sumeru. That's because whether the Scarlet King or the Dendro Archon has power is of little significance to them. By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concerns. They won't simply share everything they know with you without good reason. That's why you believed there was no further information to be found in this village.
So you're saying we can find new info from someone we have already spoken to?
Glad you're following along. Among those you have talked to, there's someone who was consciously keeping you out of the loop. In fact, she's been observing your every move since you arrived. The reason being, to someone who only wants to live their life in peace, any external factors introduce unpredictability into the equation.
Of course, it's the lady who's like, "Oh, Iskal!" Little kid who's just standing there in the middle.
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Don't change the subject.
It's quite obvious that she's intimidated by Sino's authority and strength.
Right. You were asking about the mad scholars.
She corrected herself mid-sentence because she's aware that there are Scarlet King fanatics in the village. If she sounds too friendly towards the village keepers, she could easily make herself the radicals' next target.
I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night.
Remember? She made a point of denying her involvement in anything that occurs at night.
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
After speaking to the village chief, it became clear that the village keepers had protected Aru Village at night. In other words, the young miss was very much awake during that time.
Then why would she lie?
Because she doesn't want to be put in danger.
By getting involved with an outsider, she risks drawing unwanted attention to herself. As for why she might be so wary about all this, maybe you should ask her.
I'll pass on this one. You said that she is afraid of me. If so, it's best if I stay out of this.
We're on it!
Around the side, up the steps, and there we find the lady. Her name is Shandi. Shani? Shani?
Miss Shani, as we discussed earlier, I've brought someone with me.
Mr. Alhaitham, I'm aware of where you stand, but how can I make sure that your friends think the same as you?
Huh? What do you mean? We need to clarify our stance or something?
Go ahead and talk to her. You'll get the answers you want. Go on. Earn her trust.
Is it really that simple?
May I call you Traveler?
Sure thing. Hi, Miss Shani.
Hi, Traveler. I want to ask you something.
Sup?
Do you think the resurrection of the Scarlet King can truly change Sumeru for the better?
No.
Why's that?
Because it'll only result in conflict.
That's very similar to what Miss Candace says. I know you two are friends. That's why I'm willing to talk to you, even though I do have some reservations. Before, I wouldn't even have the courage to ask something like this. Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
In my personal opinion, yes. But we'd have to take care of some problem elements in the academia first. Overall, though, I can't say. I can't promise anything, but I'll do the best I can. Yeah.
Yeah, we came here from another nation, so it isn't wrong of you to be weary. And we aren't really residents of any one nation. But even so, we've met lots of people from different places, and we've always fought for what we believed in. We have friends in Sumeru, and we want to help them. That's why we decided to stay here for a while.
I want to trust you. My apologies for posing my questions like that. To be honest, I didn't expect you to come back for more information.
I like her outfit.
Alhaitham told us you have your reasons. It's okay. We understand.
The fact is that only one side of my family is desert folk. I don't really fit in anywhere in Sumeru. Some believe in the Dendro Archon, while others believe in the Scarlet King. I don't belong to either side, and neither side would want me.
Aww.
Speaking of which, the radicals mentioned that they despise traitors. Do they just think that anyone who's different from them is a traitor?
Yeah. Some people can be so narrow-minded when it comes to bloodline and beliefs. It makes no difference what I say or how I behave. I'll always be suspected of having ulterior motives. Slowly, I just stopped talking to people. I pretended not to hear or see anything. All I want is to live my life in peace. And then it happened. The village keepers who had helped me disappeared with no explanation, and I didn't dare breathe a word about it to anyone. Until now.
You can tell them. I'm sure she'll keep your secret.
All right. I'll tell you what I told Alhaitham. I actually have a sharper sense of hearing than most. Sometimes, I hear strange crying sounds in the night.
There are ghosts?
Perhaps. I'm not sure. It's faint, but it's definitely the sound of crying. It comes from far away in the distance, and always carries very raw emotion. It used to be louder and more frequent, but ever since you arrived in the village, it doesn't seem to happen as often, and when it does, it's much quieter. I have to focus really hard to make it out.
I confirmed this with the guards on night duty. They also have someone with a good ear, and he's heard similar sounds at night. But because we're in the middle of a desert, he would rather believe that they are the cries of beasts than ghosts.
Could you make out where the sounds are coming from?
There's really nothing around these parts, except for an old hospital not far from the village.
I think they used to use it for treating Elazar, but it's been abandoned for years.
We need to check out that hospital.
Yeah, let's go.
We're gonna go check out the hospital and then we'll call the stream. I'm calling it now. That's what I mean. No. You get what I mean.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, she broke her loot. No.
There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
Oh, is this the place? Oh, it's in terrible shape, and there's sand everywhere.
Empty and forgotten. An ideal place to hide people.
I'll be back.
No, the cabbage!
That's close enough.
Monsters, watch out! Right, Pim? Propagate!
Oh, fuck. When I said enemy reinforcement, you're not what I was thinking. What were you expecting?
Super strong bandits? Or monsters taller than buildings dropping out of the sky? Or, you know, something like that. He looks super serious. We gotta stay on our A game too.
This is the one.
Why did
Let's go in and take a look.
Why did you scream? You carefully search the abandoned hospital. Oh, it's abandoned.
Hey, Ethan, we haven't found squat. Are you sure we aren't wasting our time here?
Patience. Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn. Until then, I'm taking a break.
And just like that, he sits down. Wait, he even brought a book to read? What are you reading? Let Paimon see.
Okay, sure.
Huh? The natural position, which is the positional propensity of an entity in natural motion in contrast with an object in forced motion? Huh? When free from external influences, every entity displays the tendency to follow its natural trajectory?
So, you got that?
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya.
Fuck this noise.
How is he so relaxed? Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this.
You know, it wouldn't kill you to read a book once in a while. Maybe it's time you spread your wings and become learned.
Hey, what good is that gonna do for you? You're acting like one of those annoying grown-ups who go around nagging people to focus on their studies.
The more you learn, the more money you can earn to support me.
Hey, what gives? Shouldn't you be the one providing for Paimon?
Isn't that what I'm doing now?
Oh, right. Okay then. Thank you for working so hard and earning so much more. If it weren't for you, Paimon would probably still be floating around in the ocean somewhere. Thank you.
Aw. You're welcome. Oh, look at that smile. That's so nice and sweet and genuine. I love it. It's now night. All right, then.
Paimon's getting so sleepy.
I hear the sound of talking.
Huh? What was that sound?
There it is. It's coming from that direction.
Time to listen to crazy people. Let's go.
Here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
Of course, it's a trapdoor.
It's from below.
But there's no way we can get down there.
Or is there?
Something is off about the interior here.
Wait, he just opened it. What's with the glittery thing over there?
As I thought, there's a hidden structure.
Wow. It's like they tucked another hospital into this one. Oh, it looks like there are other mechanisms around here. Let's keep exploring.
Great red sand. Ooh. Wait, what? Oh, I see. What's this thing? Oh. Alright. No! Well, that could have been unfortunate, but it wasn't, so we're good. I'm sorry, do I have to unbury the sand around you? Okay, I don't. Bum 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 bum.
Get them! Ha! No touching.
I missed. I fired, and then I missed. And I fired again, and I missed. Then I fired, and I killed it.
Access denied.
Okay, so that's 2. Where would the third one be? Behind? Aha.
No touching.
In case of emergency, contact the physician on duty immediately. Monday, Ibrahim. Tuesday, blank. Wednesday, Amudi. The remaining sections are blank. Is the marked out guy the doctor? Patient Abbas, male, 23-year-old, male on the left side of the forehead and left-handed. Stop it! Survival will be difficult without professional medical care. The patient's survivability, once found, immediately inform. Don't give up. Stay positive. All beings are under the watchful eye of the divine, so don't ever give up. The rest of the document has been rendered unreadable by weathering. Keep a balanced diet, rest regularly, and maintain a good mood. Minty bean soup, takchin, Tachin lunch, curry shrimp, panipuri dinner. Tuesday, salad, biryani lunch, fish with cream sauce, potato, boat dinner. Wednesday, shakshuka, bean cake lunch. The remaining sections are blank. Seems to be darkened remains of a stem inside the words for Avin are at the bottom of the bottle. It seems to have been a gift to someone named Avin.
Look, there's someone over there.
We need to be careful.
Good idea. Let's approach him slowly without alarming him.
Wait. You're...
He can't speak, and his eyes are unfocused. But he looks too young to be anyone's grandfather. Also, why is he the only one here?
Didn't expect to see him here.
You know him?
He's Razak, a senior of mine at the Academia.
He's a scholar too? Is he the kind that holes up in a forest and mumbles stuff about training?
No. And that's the problem. Razak was never involved in any of those things. He never trained in the forest, let alone reach Satyavada life.
So how did he become like this?
Leaving that question aside for the moment, him being here alone means that we might be too late. Looks like they've already taken everyone away. For whatever reason, they left Razak here. Perhaps they simply didn't have time to come back for him. There are drag marks on the ground. They're clearer by the doorway. Someone was forcefully drawing a cart that was loaded with something heavy.
Loaded with people?
That is one possibility. It looks like they were in a hurry, as if they were afraid of being caught. In their haste, they failed to notice Razak hiding in a corner. The symptoms are identical. Looks like we found living proof.
Huh? Why do you say that?
Allow me to jog your memory. Recall your time at Port Ormos.
Yeah, I'm the crazy guy.
Don't you think his symptoms look familiar?
They're my guy who went mad.
Oh, now that you mention it, they're acting the same way.
Correct. The Academia is behind all of this. It isn't difficult to deduce their rationale. First, the Academia spread a false rumor of the Scarlet King's resurrection, emphasizing the role of the village keepers, the mad scholars who were exiled to Aru village. These rumors were all the persuasion that the radicals needed, and those based in Aru village leapt into action. Unbeknownst to them, of course, through rounding up the scholars, they were actually helping the Academia. As well as being able to exploit the radicals for their own ends, this scheme has one further advantage to the Academia. All the risks and responsibilities are offloaded onto the Scarlet King's followers. Life for the Desert Dwellers has been brutal ever since the Scarlet King's death all those years ago. Beneath the surface, feelings of desperation are widespread. Many would give everything they have for the prospect of something better. Anyone looking to exploit that for their own ends simply needs to make a few empty promises. Even if complications arise, people will see that those involved are all followers of the Scarlet King and look for no further explanation than differences of belief. A deep-seated mistrust of the desert and everyone in it by the rest of Sumeru will make sure of that. The notion of an Academia plot wouldn't even cross their minds. It may seem like a simple strategy, but it is able to work wonders under Sumeru's current circumstances.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. It's in line with the village chief's theory, too. But there's still one very important question. Wasn't it the academia that brought the scholars to Aru Village in the first place? Why does it want them back now?
Throughout this process, one thing has changed. The scholars' identity. First, they were scholars. Then, they became lunatics. After that, they were exiles. And finally, they become missing persons.
The perfect crime to take away the people without anyone noticing or caring.
An exile is still patently a living, breathing human being. But when someone becomes a missing person, that is brought into question. If you can't find someone, you have no way of knowing what exactly happened to them. That makes missing people an ideal resource.
Resource? For what exactly?
One possibility is that the information in their brains could be extracted into knowledge capsules.
Extracted? You mean canned knowledge comes from people's brains?
With the technology of the Sumeru Academia, it's entirely possible. Perhaps the process caused them great suffering, which is why they cry out in the dead of night, when no one is watching them.
So, the human brain... Nope, nah, Paimon doesn't want to think about this.
How did you learn of this technology?
I'm the Academia's scribe, after all. I'm familiar with their projects. Anyway, judging by Razak's state, the contents of a divine knowledge capsule were extracted from his mind. But something went wrong in the process. Or perhaps his curiosity got the better of him, and he used such a capsule for himself.
Paimon's a little confused. Can they just use anyone's brain?
No, that can't be right. Most of the Met scholars make contact with the divine consciousness in the forest. That's what the Academia is after. It's also safe to assume that this knowledge has been something to do with the Fatui, the Doctor, and the Balladeer. They're using divine knowledge capsules to turn the Balladeer into a god.
The look on your face tells me you've realized the answer.
The Academia needs people who have been exposed to the divine consciousness.
That's right. To some scholars, gaining knowledge about the gods is their entire life's pursuit. Extracting canned knowledge is just one of the extreme measures they turn to. However, I can't help but wonder, what do they seek to gain from divine knowledge? The Academia is going out of their way to look for forbidden knowledge, but what is their ultimate goal? I've spent quite some time trying to analyze the contents of the divine knowledge capsule, but to no avail. It seems like my way of thinking is too different from theirs.
You mean you're not even slightly interested in getting your hands on this forbidden stuff?
All scholars seek to expand the horizons of knowledge, but I'm not particularly interested in gods, so I don't share their degree of zealotry. Extracting information from people as if they were lifeless objects? If this is the direction of academic progress, then the Academia may as well shut its doors.
Sounds like you're really against all this.
Of course. The Academia's actions run contrary to their rules. Whether it be academics or knowledge, everything has its boundaries. If those lines are crossed, the rules and order that govern everything in the world will be destroyed. This matter needs to be corrected, just like fixing a typo in a book.
Wait, didn't you step in to help because you felt sympathy for those poor people?
Not to be callous, but no. My criteria are a little more restrictive than that. There is no shortage of suffering in Sumeru, and the same can be said for the rest of Teyvat as well. What do you plan to do about that? Save every last person?
As many as possible.
Probably not. Paimon's not sure.
Your motives are more specific and personal.
You can say that. Simply put, I don't blindly place my faith into strength or heroism. I do what I want. The divine knowledge capsule is something I want to investigate in full. That doesn't mean I'm willing to take action for the sake of a few strangers.
Oh, fuck. Though he rejects the notion of greater moral responsibility, he justifies his actions. Someone like him might actually make for a better ally.
Paimon's been wanting to say this for a while. There are a lot of bad guys in the Academia, but you're not one of them. You're their weirdo.
You're probably right. Though I must say, I quite enjoy this feeling of being the odd one out. Uniqueness is also an asset, is it not?
Wow, that's a great way to think about it. Paimon's really impressed. If only Miss Shani had a similar mindset, her life would definitely be a lot easier.
I'm just a more likable person than her in general. There's nothing more to it than that.
Likeable? So what do we do about him?
He won't last long if we leave him here. Let's take him with us. We'll work out our next step after we return to Aru Village.
Key stolen by a masked weasel if there is a key. Let's see. There's a name inscribed on the bowl, Avon. Crooked carvings, Arbaz, Abbas, and sugar jar on them. Thanks, game. It would be difficult to imagine if this dirty clay jar was ever used to store sugar. Hakim. Paimon wonders what sort of treasure we'll find in here. The shelves are full of thin books. You browse through them and find that they seem to be hospital documents such as medical records or financial information. You shut the drawer in disappointment. Paimon thought there'd be something special treasure inside. Even the wooden barrels and crates we find on our adventures are better than this. At least those had cabbage or fowl inside. Looks like some... Patient name. Obvious occupation. Basic scabby skin at limb extremities. Multiple ulcers on back, chest, and other bodily surfaces. Weakness of limbs and poor mobility observed. Mental faculties are coherent, though there are clear signs of fatigue, poor sleep quality, and poor appetite. Doctor in charge, Amudi. New scabs at limb extremities and large ulcers. The left arm seems unusable and is in pain. Mental faculties are coherent, but there are clear signs of fatigue, poor sleep quality, and poor appetite. Doctor in charge, Amudi. Week 3. Scabs are scale-like and have spread across the surface of the bodies. There is necrosis and multiple ulcers. The patient has fallen into a coma. The necrosis and ulcers have been effectively kept under control, and no new scabs have appeared on the surface of the body. The patient is in a comatose state. Doctor in charge. The wound from the replacement treatment has not healed even after a long time. No new scabs have appeared on the surface of the body. There is weakness in the limbs, and the patient cannot grasp items on their own. The patient is also experiencing fever and vomiting. Mental faculties are coherent, though fatigued, poor sleep, and unable to eat. We started to manage to keep the scabs on the body surface under control, and the new limbs function has been restored. The patient is experiencing chronic coughing and is prone to fainting. Mental faculties are coherent and in a good state. Sleep quality and appetite are decent. Treatment subject... Status: after 20 weeks of treatment, specimen 4's new skin and new left arm have recovered well. No changes in appetite or sleep. Mental state fluctuates beyond the normal range. There have been multiple attempts to leave the care area. God's voice guides me is cited as motivation. The specimen is believed to have delusional tendencies. Additionally, the God's voice described in the confession is probably related to the resonant quake phenomenon present in the internal topographic structure of the dunes. This should be investigated to rule out ungovernable input interference. Increase supervision. The second phase of the blank trial is beginning to see results. The next phase, objective specimens organs redacted. Following extensive examination, sample 3 is the best material for the third phase of the redacted trial. Before the implementation of redacted is required, continuous vomiting and skin redacted is a normal occurrence. Redacted must be prepared beforehand for specimen 4 to maintain this circulation of redacted. After completion of the basic operation, the subject observe the subject for 1 week. If normal physiological activity is observed in the organs, the rate of deterioration on the surface scabs is reduced, and the limb function is restored. The next phase of the redacted trial can begin. All specimens have one thing in common. Body elemental quantities were at abnormally high levels and were positively correlated with the severity of the disease. After the redacted experiment, body elemental quantities were reduced and samples self-reported a reduction in symptoms. It is reasonable to hypothesize that there is a casual relationship between elemental quantities and Elazar. More controllable trials should be conducted to exclude redundant variables. Note, the enrichment process of elemental quantities in humans may be dynamically sustained. After the completion of early experiments, within a short period of time, specimen 1's physical indications trended to the norm. In later stages, due to redacted not being complete, the quantity of elements in the simple bodies rebounded and symptoms increased, leading to specimen 1 redacted could not be recycled for materials. Could not be recycled. Information obtained. Preparations have been made for long-term trials. Redacted cannot be stopped before the specimen symptoms have stabilized. Due to the nature of the trial, there must be a method to stabilize the sample's moods. Removal of redacted may be attempted. Following the new method, the material rejection rate has been significantly reduced. Specimens 2 and 3 developed mental instability due to associative connections to fundamental inner qualities of redacted and tended to attribute the disease to unverifiable divine punishment, consequently considering it blasphemy to accept redacted as treatment. It is a very interesting thought. Exploring neurostimulation and the resulting cognitive shifts could be a future research topic. Due to the above uncontrollable behaviors, they halted at stage 2. A shame. However, the materials provided by these 2 samples were the best quality materials so far. It is reasonable to believe that the perfect performance of specimen 4 is related to the material quality provided by these 2 samples. Ultimately, once the 3-stage experiment was completed, specimen 4's symptoms disappeared completely, proving that it is possible to use redacted to control the elemental content of a person's body without relying on elemental power. There is potential for weaponization. Discussions of research on redacted have to be increased in the future. Humans have unlimited potential. It may be foolish for me as a researcher to write this, but enough input I might even be able to reach the level of a god, or so people might call it. Okay, so this has to be the doctor. O dottore. Paimon didn't understand a thing. Ignorance might be bliss here, to be honest. You understood it? Paimon only got the bit where the god's voice guides it. Does that mean there'll be unique voices guiding us here? It could be underground water flow or creature activity. Yeah, who knows? Might be some underground ruins. Let's listen to any sounds closer as we hear something. Don't you just love the conspiracies?
We're back!
You must be tired. You should rest and take some water.
What's the situation?
Who's this?
Unfortunately, somebody who's too young to take on the role of Isak's grandfather. Nevertheless, he's one of the people we're trying to find.
You tell everyone what you saw in the abandoned hospital and share your current theory.
So, at one point in time, the abandoned Elazar hospital served as the academia's site for extracting divine cant knowledge.
Yep, pretty much.
Their plan must have been implemented at some point before we arrived at Aru village, since divine cant knowledge has been in circulation for a while now. Yet, they fled once we were headed to the village. Almost as if they knew we were on their trail. Why is that?
Yeah, why is that?
We may have a mole in our midst. One of us could be secretly revealing our whereabouts to the Academia.
Huh? Are our friendships that shallow?
Damn.
Looks like none of you have realized wherein lies the issue.
Care to share your thoughts?
Sino, you're the reason why they can predict our movements.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Choose your next words very carefully.
It is simply a logical inference. I have my reasons.
So what you're saying is... Sino's the mole.
No.
Interesting. And here I thought you were the most suspicious one, Alhaitham, since you were always acting alone.
I know. You have a point, but I realized something as we were returning from the hospital. Sino isn't like any of us.
What are you trying to say?
Do you still remember who you are, General Mahamatra? As a Matra, you are no doubt privy to certain kinds of information. Before you can take action against someone, you are required to have all the facts available, including the less than savory details. Simply put, the Academia has traditionally allowed you access to a wealth of sensitive information. Knowing their modus operandi, wouldn't you expect them to take precautions against you? If you want to raise a vicious wolf, you need to make sure that you can avoid its bite.
The Academia is monitoring me?
It's not that simple. The Academia has eyes all over Sumeru, but they have a special protocol for dealing with you. Every so often comes a Nyagarbaha Day. On this day, the Academia enters new information into the Akasha through knowledge capsules. I remember seeing a thick notebook next to the control panel once. Its contents were all about the General Mahamatra, his activities throughout the day, preferred methods of enacting judgment, everything.
You're saying that the Academia entered my information into the Akasha too? But what's the point in doing that? My actions aren't important enough to be added into the Akasha.
The Akasha is capable of computation. The Akasha's algorithms are entirely capable of predicting your movements using the data entered. When you would depart, the route you would follow, your destination. It knew all of this.
It predicted my every move.
The Academia has been watching you longer than you think.
He's part of the algorithm.
So that's how it is. Sino adheres to his principles so strongly that he's actually a thorn in their side. Tenacity of will and steadfast faith are worthless to the Academia. They need scholars who are easily pliable and mindlessly go after anything they can profit from. Sino, don't take it to heart. This just proves how much of a trustworthy ally you are.
They escaped because of me.
Don't blame yourself. It's not like any of us would have known.
Exactly.
I have an idea. If they predicted my movements, then I might be able to guess where they went.
Whoa, you bounced back fast.
There is always an opportunity for safety after danger passes.
Oh, so that's how it is! Paimon gets it now! If the Academia is trying to avoid Sino, then the safest place would be...
The Academia? One step behind him.
Yep, that's right!
They'll want to proceed in the direction opposite of where I'm going.
You're getting smarter, Paimon.
I must go.
There's also something I want to investigate.
Let's go, guys! After him!
Please, wait! I want to go too!
No, too dangerous.
You want to go too? If so, you have to promise you'll stay safe.
I want to find Grandpa. I promise I'll be careful and not cause any trouble.
Everyone, I leave him in your hands.
Thanks, Candace.
Let's go! Remember to pack some food with you. Paimon feels like we're missing someone, though.
Dia? Where did Dia go?
I'll be awaiting your good
Ow.
news.
Goddamn. Ow. Where's Dia? Where did my goddess go? Damn it, I know I said I'd end the stream, and I should end the stream, but I haven't ended the stream.
So, where do we go from here?
Sino, do you remember the route you took?
Yes. After leaving the village, we should head straight toward the desert.
I know the desert like the back of my hand.
Is that because you play here a lot?
Yep. One time, Grandpa almost got lost in the desert, but I was the one who brought him back.
There's something here. What's this?
It's buried in the sand. Looks like we'll need to roll up our sleeves and do some work.
And Paimon thought running around everywhere was already enough work.
Now isn't the time for complaining, Paimon.
Okay. So, we have to dig it out? Whatever's down there, it looks like it's buried really deep.
These are likely fragments of an Academia-developed device, something akin to a headset. Looks like there were more than one village keeper. They must have been escorted this way because there are device fragments scattered around here. Let's split up and search the area. Chances are that we'll find other things nearby.
After a while, you dig up another device nearby.
Is this what we're searching for? It looks kind of scary.
This is definitely a device used to extract divine knowledge.
How did it end up buried in the sand? That can't have been part of the plan. They must have been attacked along the way.
Wait, what?
Grandpa, I hope you're okay.
Don't worry, your grandpa's gonna be fine.
Razak didn't display any signs of starvation or dehydration, which means that they left fairly recently.
We should be able to catch up.
One more thing. Given that the device had been entirely covered by sand, I believe the attack must have happened prior to the sandstorm.
I agree.
Let's keep going. They can't have gone far.
Ugh, but running on sand is so tiring.
But you're flying, aren't you, Paimon? Is flying over sand tiring too?
Ugh, of course it is.
Voices, over there. It sounds like an argument.
Whoa, you have really good ears.
Don't get any closer. They'll notice us.
Dia?
Dia's talking with the Eremites? Very interesting. Let's listen in.
If you had informed me sooner, there'd be plenty of room for us to...
You're one of us. We would never lie.
Scholars. You don't know as much as I do. Need me to...
I knew it. That's our Dia.
Dia? Why would you? Dia!
Oh, shit.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh? Didn't you say you'd help me find Grandpa? Why are you on their side?
Well, look who's here. Ain't that something?
This complicates things.
You've betrayed Aru village?
No.
So, this is the great General Mahamatra.
Yeah.
Dear, you'd be better off as my assistant than hanging around with this motley crew. Seen for yourself. I have the means and methods, and my ideals are far more admirable than theirs.
I'm not the type that's easily swayed, Raman. You of all people should know that.
Wait, what's going on, Dia? Whose side are you on here?
Shut it, Paimon.
Damn!
It doesn't matter. Whichever side you pick, nothing could deter us from the grand mission of resurrecting the Scarlet King. Once our Lord of Old returns to this land, we will have a new beginning.
Face the facts, Raman. It's not gonna happen. You should understand that more than anyone. Have all your years as a merc taught you nothing about placing hopes in a ruler?
I'm a desert dweller and a proud follower of the Scarlet King. Whether I live by the edge of the sword or in peaceful comfort, my soul will always carry this conviction.
It's not too late yet. The village mad scholars aren't gonna bring the Scarlet King back to life.
You don't understand, my dear lady. Pursuing our faith is our purpose in life. Even if the chance of success is 1 in a million, we must be willing to give everything we have.
Even if it'll expose you to the academia? Even if they end up disbanding the Eremites? Your Eremites, which you've worked so hard for all these years?
Yes. We've waited a long time for this day to come. The sun and the moon no longer shine here. All you see now is cracks in this desiccated land. But fate has finally dealt me a hand to play against the Academia. With these scholars in our custody, we'll stomp the Academia's forces and fight our way beyond the wall of Samiel.
Ridiculous. Think about it. The Academia controls the entirety of Sumeru. Your powers are negligible in comparison. If you still don't believe me, then try asking these two men. They're also against the Academia, but neither of them are as arrogant as you are.
They look more like pawns of the Academia to me. Why would I listen to anything the people of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata have to say? Filthy traitors. Your god abandoned all honor and betrayed the Scarlet King. We desert dwellers will never trust the likes of you.
It's impossible to communicate with someone so hostile. Perhaps we should.
Do you really believe that by kidnapping the scholars, you'll be able to negotiate with the Academia?
I'll hate them.
These people have no value as bargaining chips, but I could be persuaded to take their place as your next hostage. These scholars were exiled from the Academia. I, on the other hand, am their current scribe, and will be a much greater asset to you.
Wait, you can't be serious.
So, you want to trade places with the hostages, do you?
Precisely. Any wise person would gladly accept my offer.
What are you thinking? What if they decide to kill you instead?
Well, that would be bad luck for me. However, I'd get the chance to observe the scholars, perhaps even find out the truth.
Think you can talk me over with that confident look of yours?
I'm not trying to persuade you. I'm using this as a means of joining forces against the Academia.
You are the scribe. What do you have against the Academia?
Not all desert dwellers believe in the Scarlet King, and the same applies to the Academia. Why must all knowledge seekers approve of the Academia's way of doing things?
You Academia scum. Every last one of you is nothing but a hypocrite, just like everyone else on the other side of that wall. I've made myself clear enough. I won't listen to another word from the Dendro Archon's people.
Not so fast. I'll hate them. Do you stand by everything you just said?
I never make empty promises.
You know you're making a dangerous decision, right?
I do.
Good. Raman, hear me out. These people are my friends. Maybe you can't take the followers of the Dendro Archon at their word, but what about me? Do you trust me?
We've known each other for years. Of course I do.
In that case, I'm willing to vouch for their honesty with my right arm. Come on, Raman, don't be a coward. If you're serious about taking on the Academia, you need to steel yourself. You can't be afraid.
Huh. An arm from the Flame Mane. You've piqued my interest. But what if you refuse to oblige? What should I do then? No one's a fool here, Dia. We're mercs. And mercs don't tend to live long unless they have their wits about them.
You're not wrong, but this is different. I promised my friends that we'd bring back the village keepers together.
Let's do it right here then. Give me your right arm as proof of your resolve.
Don't listen to him! He's not even trying to negotiate! He just wants to make things more difficult!
That's fine.
Are you crazy?
We came here to save lives. One arm for that many people is still a pretty good deal, if you ask me. Raman, I'm holding up my end of the deal here. You'd better not let me down.
Sure. Go ahead and cut off her right arm.
I'm sorry, what?
No! Dia! What are you gonna do? Think of something!
You don't have to go this far.
That's not for you to decide.
Do it!
Dia!
Stop!
What's wrong? Can't do it?
Flame Mane, you and I are both desert folk. Cutting off your arm is no different than cutting off my own fingers. Where's the sense in cutting my own kin to pieces? You've shown me that you're serious. Go on now, take your friends and leave. Meet me in the desert at noon tomorrow.
I was ready to murder.
I was really counting on him not going through with it.
Dia! That was crazy! Have you all lost your minds? What if he'd actually cut your arm off?
Then I just have to hold my claymore with my left arm.
God damn. Please don't ever do that again. I'll be worried about you.
Okay, I'm sorry. But sometimes when you're out on a limb, you gotta double down to seal the deal, you know?
Don't ever make a promise like that again. I can deal with the likes of them. If it came down to it, you would not lose to them either.
I don't doubt it, Sino. But this is about more than me and them. There's a lot more where they came from. Even if we got rid of one bunch of radicals, there are others out there. Wiping them out would do more harm than good.
As you wish.
I'm sorry, Dia. I should have stayed put and listened. I should have trusted you.
It's okay. I promised you I'd help find your grandpa, so I'll do whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes? You just might be scholar material.
Huh? Are you serious?
The Eremites once said that I was a lunatic. Perhaps a little madness is essential to be successful in research.
Why does it feel like he's using his praise for me as an excuse to brag about himself?
I think he's just stating the truth.
Okay, let's get moving. We should head back to the village and rest up. Today was just a trial run. Noon tomorrow is gonna be the hard part.
You all return to our village and rest in your rooms in preparations for... But what are chances of success? What are the stakes? There's no way of knowing. Oh, okay. Now I end stream because goddamn, I couldn't end it there. It was like fucking Dia. It was like right there. And I was like, no. People don't want to mention his name, nor do they want to remember his words or deeds. Yeah, it's definitely the Tore. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me tonight, folks. Thank you all for joining me today. Hope you all have a good night. YouTube, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed the video. That thing with DL at the end scared me so much. I would have been so sad if she lost her arm, but that would have been wild for the story as well. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you want to see more of the Genshin content, I have a playlist made on the channel, so you can see all the earlier episodes leading up to where we are at currently. Past that, hit the bell and hit that like button to get updates when the next video goes live, or follow me on Blue Sky, because when the next videos go live on YouTube, I do post them and link them on Blue Sky. But past that, I hope you'll have a good night, a good day, wherever you may be. Do the best you can out there, and don't worry about your spot here at the tavern. We'll keep it open for you. Bye, folks, and I look forward to seeing you next time.